Hello and welcome to Indie Cigar Review. Technically this is not a cigar, it is a cigarillo, but in a few other reviews, actually one other review, I mentioned alternatives to smoking cigars. I reviewed a very cheap cigar, technically called a Pantella, but it's the same category, and it was frankly horrible. I also mentioned cigarillos. This is a Tatiana nightcap. It is a cigarillo. Flavor is a chocolate, coffee, somewhat almondy caramel. Very complicated. As you can see, the wrapper is not perfect. It is veiny. It does have spots on it. It's not the prettiest thing out there, but it's not bad either. I've smoked roughly 15 of these so far. I don't count them. I do not count these as cigars. They're technically small cigars, but again, if you have a short lunch break, 10 minutes to kill. If you smoke these quickly, they can last 5 to 10 minutes. Smoke them slowly to maximize the flavor, about 20 tops. I'm going to light this up. This is not a cigar, does not need to be cut. In that regard, it is pre-cut. Also, because the gauge is so small, you can light with a normal lighter. Personally, I recommend butane lighters, period. It's still a butane lighter. It is just a soft flame, because butane will not impart the impurities as well as the taste of traditional lighters. So, without further ado, smoke this bad boy. First draw reveals exactly how it smelled. Very good. A lot of chocolate, coffee, almond, toasted caramel taste to it. It's a very good smoke. Does not last long. I've had the longer version of it, of an actual cigar. It is 6 by 52 ring gauge. It is by nowhere near as good. I will not recommend that cigar, but I might review it in the future just for the hell of it, basically. But these are actually very tasty. I'm going to allow this to heat up, and I will get back to you at the halfway point because these do not have many transitions. But again, still very, very good stick for what they are. Alright, halfway down. Note to self, as well as to all of you, the ash does not hold on for more than about that much at a time. I should have known this. It's happened to me twice before already with a few cigars or cigarillos in the past, but yeah, I just dropped it right on my chest and it went into my shirt and just burned me on the nipple, actually. Probably didn't want to know about that, but I think it's kind of funny. So yes, I might have a blister on my nipple. But yeah, flavor palette is still roughly the same. It's toned down a little bit, but it's still very pronounced, very much an infused cigarillo. Stronger body than before, probably about a mild. Sorry, I can't talk. It's probably a higher end of the mild of a mild cigar. Um, as you can see, the smoke is pretty thick. Apologize. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Can't really be helped. Never know who's going to call it, what's going to happen. It's one downside to doing these inside the house. So yes, flavor palette, roughly the same. It has toned down slightly. The coffee is much more pronounced. Caramel's died down a little more than the rest, but it's still very much on the finish. I will come back to you at the band point, which will basically be the nub because these end pretty quickly after the band. And I will give you my final impressions. And once again, sorry for the call. We are currently down to the nub. Not as nubby as I normally have it, but it's already gotten very, very hot. I didn't smoke it too fast. This might just be a dud. But again, generally speaking with these things, they tend to get pretty hot fairly fast. They're just meant for short smokes. It's already been 16 minutes, so it's about average for what it is. Flavor is currently very, very washed out, very kind of harsh. Let's see. Sweetness is completely gone, besides a very, very little bit on the finish. Overall, just a bad cigar at the very end, so this is going to be put out in my ashtray, like right here, so you can see that. So, overall performance-wise, burn is razor sharp throughout, given it was lit with a simple butane soft flame torch. That says a lot right there. Haven't had to relight, no touch-ups, no nothing. Produced large quantities of smoke the entire time. The flavors were very good. A chocolate, truffle, mocha, caramel, blacker coffee, some charred taste to it, a little bit of vanilla towards the end. Very, very good. Personally, I happen to very much enjoy it. And that was the Tatiana Nightcap in Cigarillo size. They do have actual cigars of those. I've had 2 of them so far. They both were not bad by any means, but they're not the same quality. Not the same smoke production, not the same flavors. There are similarities to them, but they're very, very mild. So, this has been Indie Cigar Review. As always, if you like the video, hit like. If not, it's entirely up to you. Comment below if you have any questions or anything you want me to review in the future, any concerns, any opinions about anything really. Subscribe if you enjoy it or love it or you feel like pitying me. Either way, have a great day, great evening, great time, whatever it may be. Either way, whatever you're doing, be blessed and have fun.